Hello, this is Victor Papel from Oregon Tech. We're working on the CARE project capstone. So I'm assuming by now you've installed the eBus SDK for Pleora, the CLC control, so you can change the camera settings. Now the other software you'll need is the ActiveUSB. So in my Google Drive here, I have an email from one of the ActiveUSB guys for how to activate your software if you don't have it on your laptop already. It'll probably be given my laptop, so it will already be installed, but if it's not, download the trial from here if you need to activate it by following these instructions. And yeah, that's it. Then I guess the only thing on your desktop will be this UCam viewer. But anyways, so the thing is, after you install the ActiveUSB, you'll need to install the drivers for ActiveUSB, which will be different than the drivers for the Pleora. So here's the thing. When you'll install the drivers for ActiveUSB, it will override your Pleora drivers. So for example, you will say you try to open your eBus player from Pleora and connect to your thing. Now it doesn't see it well anymore because it doesn't have the drivers. They were overwritten by the ActiveUSB software. So after installing the ActiveUSB software, if you want to go back and change the settings on your Pleora frame grabber, the way I do it is I have, where is it? I like to keep these two shortcuts, the driver install for ActiveUSB and the driver install for eBus, which is for the Pleora frame grabber. So right now, the last thing I did was this driver install from the ActiveUSB. You can see what it points out. It's in this location, ActiveUSB driver install. And by the way, I noticed that when I was trying to install the drivers, it only worked after I plugged in my camera to my frame grabber to my laptop. When the frame grabber wasn't plugged, it just wouldn't install the drivers for it. Then I thought to plug it in, and it finally installed the drivers. But anyways, so you'll need to successively install and one over the other drivers when you wish to use one of the other tools. So if I wanted to change camera settings, I would install the eBus drivers now. It would override the ActiveUSB drivers. I would do all my changes in Pleora. In fact, let's do that as an exercise. So let's close this for now. And let's say uninstall. So we'll uninstall it and reinstall it. Okay, not installed. Now we install it again. Now it's installed. Now we open eBus player. Select connect. And it's still not seeing it. I wonder why. Let's put a pause. Maybe I'll figure it out. Okay, so I figured it out. I know what happened. Okay, it sees it now. What happened is I plugged in my USB from the frame grabber. I plugged it into the computer while the computer was starting up. So it didn't launch Windows yet. And if I plugged it in before it finished launching Windows, somehow it wasn't seeing it. So I just unplugged it and replugged it, and it sees it. Yeah, so where are the drivers? Here and back. And another back. Another back. Okay, this is my folder. Yeah, so you run this, you can go back, change the settings on your frame grabber. Let's press OK. Okay. I wanted to show you something on this frame grabber. If you want to save your settings, so you go to Device Control, put it in Expert, and you have all your options here, which you can play around. But you know, most importantly, mono 12 resolution, one tap, and in order, the thing is, if your frame grabber loses power, so you take it out of, you remove your USB and unplug it, it won't remember any of these settings. So the way to save, and this is especially important since you might not want to reinstall the drivers every time to change the settings, every time you plug your frame grabber in. So to store settings when it loses power, where is it? User set control. So you need to select user set 1. So the defaults are the defaults that the frame grabber comes with. Now, after you make changes in this panel, the way you want them to be, you select user set 1 and you do user set save, and it stores these settings under user set 1. And then you change user set default. You change it from default to user set 1. So every time your frame grabber powers up, it will take the user set 1 settings, which you just saved it to be everything you have your these options to be at. All right. So you can, okay, this is how you can change your settings again and all that. Yep, the camera is working. And exit. Okay. Okay. And now, because we did this, it lost the drivers for ActiveUSB again. So if we try to launch the UCam viewer, which just it would normally just show the camera, what the camera is seeing, the USB free vision feed, it doesn't see anything. So now we need to install this guy again. Driver installed. Okay. No. No. Let's give it a refresh maybe. Or run as administrator. Huh. Let me pause this.